It's gonna be spicy today.
Did you miss me or did you miss us? Did you miss both of us?
Let me know. I gotta.
Bro,
talk about it.
It's your boy Todd Crane coming out with you.
Talk about it.
With a new edition of the Poll. Okay, we started off 2021. Happy New Year to everyone.
Happy New Year
again.
Folks.
Or is it two? I mean, it's 2 weeks in. Did we stop saying Happy New Year at this point? What do you mean?
On your job, yeah, but like
job.
If you ain't see somebody in a minute, then you might as well just hit them with a Happy New Year.
Right?
If it's been a minute,
hit them with some pleasantries,
yeah,
right?
Like I saw my boy. Shouts to Colin. Yeah. Shouts to Ballin. You feel me? Like I saw him today. I was like, yo, Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. You know what I mean? Yeah. We're gonna jump straight into it. Okay, we you know why we're here. You guys, we've seen the poll. We appreciate all of the votes. We're gonna start off with the first topic: emotional intelligence. That's what it's been kind of described as, right? Formally, emotional intelligence. It's a meme going around, and it's concerning. You know, what is the proper way to tell someone you want to link? Or let me not say link. I forgot it's a buzzword, right? You know, people get mad when you say let's link. All right,
cancel culture.
Cancel culture gonna be like, yo, you can't say link no more. Like
that's code for sex.
That's code for sex. That mean you don't want to go outside. I mean you just want to keep me in the house and fuck me. So, yes. So anyway, the question at hand, right? People have been debating over, is it something wrong with someone saying, yes, come over, right? Versus just come over if you want. How do you feel about that, Marv? Let's open it up. I'm gonna allow you to listen.
Listen, man. I think, yo, everybody is so caught up with semantics. Yo, like if I hear that so often, I make nothing of it. Like I done used it. Like, yo, if you want is regular. Like, since when did that become such like a foul or disrespectful thing? You know what I mean? Like, if you want, people do it. That's a valid question. Like, if you want.
Yeah, if you want.
First off, in the meme, we gotta remember, Shorty hit him.
Facts.
Shorty. So my only my assumption is she curved in the past, right?
Right.
Because we gotta say
that happens a lot of times,
and that happens,
right?
And then people spin the block. So she tried to spin the block and come back,
right?
And be like, "Hey, what you doing?" So he's like, "Yo, you at my mercy for real."
Now he playing it type cool.
Yeah, he playing it cool. He's like, nothing, chilling. I want to come over. Me. He said you, and now you talking about you want to come over, right? Do you want me to, or whatever? Whatever the question was, he's like, yeah.
But do you want me to? Yeah, if you want.
Like,
why are we playing these games?
So you want me to want you on your terms? That's what I could conclude. But it's like if you dub me before, like,
yo,
I'm not gonna give you what you want twice.
And that's
like,
a lot of
fuck out of here. Yeah. Now you at my mercy.
Right. So
you spun the block. You hit me, and what I said, calling my crib, and I ain't even give you my numbers.
And now you gotta retract statements. Dude, clap it up for Nasty now.
Yo, yeah. Let's give it up.
Miles just released the album called King's Disease, and it's gonna be Grammy nominated in 2021. So hopefully he wins that. Yeah. So emotional intelligence. I know a lot of people's gonna be mad, but my thing is, yes, come over if you want. I saw a lot of people just focus on the if you want rather than the yes. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of times we put too much into the negative, but you're missing the positive. In life, you can't go about your daily life skipping over the positive and focusing on the negative or what you would have wanted. Focus on what you have and move forward, right? You have a yes, right? Which was the whole point of you asking to come over. You got a yes. What's the problem?
Yeah.
My problem with it was I know for a fact it's a lot, and I'm trying to keep this gender neutral here. Yeah. But of course I'm speaking from a guy's perspective in a lot of times. But I know for a fact it's a lot of women that the part if you say, oh, come over, yes, come over. Then if you say, if you want, I know for a fact that would ruin a lot of women's day. Like it ruined the whole day. And they'll still come, right? They'll still come over or whatever. And then they'll have an attitude, right? And you wouldn't know why they had an attitude. But 2 weeks later, they'll be like, well, I had an attitude that day because you said come over if you want. Like, if I like, why couldn't it just be yes? Like, I feel like you ain't give me enough assurance, or you ain't reassure my emotional feeling. Yeah, I feel like you wasn't emotional.
If you're not my girl, you're not my girl, it's not my job to reassure you for real.
Oh.
Nah, seriously, like let's the expectation and like Like, expectations run wild these days, bro. Like, it's like what I said just a few minutes ago.
Say it again, bro.
You want me to want you on your terms.
Yeah.
Nah, it don't work that way. Especially if you coming back to spin the block. Like, that don't make no damn sense to me.
Facts. You gotta stop. Yeah, a lot of people,
And that happened a lot. That's happened a lot to me. Like, okay, like, you know what it is? People be wanting, and I'm gonna keep it gender neutral, right?
Let's try to do that.
Generally speaking, like, people be wanting you to be crushed after
you dubbed them, right?
Yeah, like they
like
want
I'm supposed to chase you, right? Like I'm supposed to like keep chasing you, right?
Yeah, like they want you to.
And then you realize that the text message is getting shorter.
And then it's like, okay, and then it's like, whoa. I don't like the fact that you don't care
that you're not chasing me. That you're not.
It's like
that you're not on my dick.
Yo, I'm a man of a certain age, son. Like, yo, you're gonna do what you want,
right? That's a fact. I've came to the conclusion that that's always
people are gonna do what they want
regardless. Let's clap it up to that.
Let's clap it up to that. Like, we gotta understand, like, people gonna do what they want regardless. So, if that's the type of time you're on, cool. Now, if you have a change of heart and your brain came together at some point, you at the whim of whatever. Son, that's like God. If I say I quit my job, right?
Yeah.
And then now I don't got no money. Shit shaky now, and now I pull up back to my job like, yo,
I was just
hiring. Like, I had a moment. Could y'all hire me again?
I need my job back.
Now you need to go through 10 interviews.
Right.
We're not gonna give you the same paper that you was looking at before.
Got to take a pay cut.
You gotta work your way up again.
Gotta go up the ladder.
So why everything makes sense in the real world, but when it comes to like relationship dynamics or like dating dynamics, people just all of a sudden lose their common sense. It don't make no sense. Like, if you really did that was a perfect analogy. And I love the way my brain works, because it's like, yo, if you did that in your job, you know the level of humility that you gotta come with, show to bring forth. You really gotta tuck your tail in and be like, yo, I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah.
And then maybe your boss might be like, no, let's fuck with him again.
Right.
Maybe. So apply it in the same shit in the dating world. Be sure about your decisions. That's all I'm saying. Cause from the meme, that's what it looked like. It looked like Shorty might have curved before.
Facts.
And now you know.
Now you want, like, people. We get tired of playing.
You might have been bored, or you might have seen what you was looking for out there was whack. And now you like, oh, damn, this nigga was alright.
Nigga was type lit.
Son, and it's not even on no cocky shit. I done had
respect yourself, King. No, stop. Respect yourself, King. Stand in your square. Respect yourself, King. Give yourself credit. Go ahead.
Nah, go off. I done had like a few shorties spin the fucking block and be like, yo, I apologize on some 444 shit, and it's like I'm in a different place in my life.
Yeah, it's a lot of corny niggas out here too.
Right, and you see the market trash, so you're gonna have to deal with the trash that's out in the street. Maybe you should have recognized a real one when you saw one. That's the problem too. But yo, I could go off on a tangent. You feel me? Like,
yes.
What's your thoughts, B?
Like I was at a loss of words, kind of, right, when the responses were coming in. And people were saying, oh, you clearly don't want me to come over. If you say, if you want, don't want me to come. I said, Queen, clearly.
If I didn't want you to come,
I would have said no. And that's why
it's really that simple.
I think too, right? I think we have to.
They revolving doors, man. They come back.
We have to realize that, men and women, we are different, right? So even with that, like, and I know when you get into a relationship with somebody, right? Whoever you're in a relationship with, you have to know their love language. They have to know yours. But at the end of the day, you also have to know the makeup of the opposite sex. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I feel like a lot of times women will get mad at us because they'll expect a man to respond the way a woman would when we're not the same, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you have to know men, and we also have to know women at the same time.
This is a great point.
So why be mad if you know what I'm saying, men were straightforward, you know what I'm saying? We not thinking with emotion or
ladies,
putting emotions.
We are not as cerebral.
We're not
as like y'all be thinking for real.
Right, we not. Yes, come on if you want. We not
think very face value with dudes. It's like, yo, if I hit Ty, like, let's just say, I'm like, yo, Ty, like, yo, I'm having something at the crib, and Ty be like, yeah, I might pull up, blah, blah, blah. I'm not reading into that. Like,
yeah, like,
if Ty could pull up, Ty could pull up.
Facts.
If he can't, he can't. Now, you know what I mean? With the dating dynamics, it's movies in your head, for real. Like, people just directing fucking James Cameron films. Like, it's really not that deep, for real. Like, and I'm the type, I ain't gonna front, I be overthinking a lot of shit, and I be reading into certain things.
Not the way women do.
Yeah, and
they will make up whole scenarios.
I don't make scenarios in my head. I just read it.
And actually believe them, too.
I read into energy, and I read into, like, how shit might be panicked. You know what I mean? Like, if the vibes is shaky or
facts.
Like, I read into shit like that. Like, yo,
energy.
You know what I mean? Sure. Like, shit's not hitting the same as it when in the beginning or whatever the case is. But I'm not about to stress myself out like Wayne said, and no ceilings. She probably out here fucking like
that. Listen, man.
I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm not.
It is what it is.
I actually, you know what's funny? I actually had a situation like that.
Oh boy. Not
too long ago.
Talk about it.
A couple months back.
Vulnerability, King.
Yeah, son. Yeah, a couple months back where, you know what I'm saying, the energy stopped hitting the same. And, you know what I'm saying, I got out of there before a person was ready for me to get out of there. And they felt offended. Like, damn, I wanted to play with this nigga a little more. But, you know, Ty too, you know what I'm saying, Ty too smart.
And they'll treat
Ty
you like
respects
that,
himself too
like,
much.
Like, they'll treat you like a ball of yarn. And it's like,
facts.
This is the wrong one for real. Like,
SCK said, relax.
Like the dudes you used to doing that to,
doesn't have to make up.
These are corns for real, like
turkeys.
Yeah, like
facts. We not turkeys over
here. Ain't no facts. Turkey hill, ain't no boar's head.
None of that, bro.
No chopped cheese, no none of that, son. Like
yes. So 87, but you know,
87% said yes, it matters, right?
And
shouts to the 13 that really had a.
Out of that 13%, only 2 women said. It doesn't matter. Like I wouldn't.
They wouldn't take it away.
It would have taken away.
Shouts to them for not reading.
Let's clap it up to that.
Let's clap it up.
I feel like we gotta invite. We gotta have somebody cam up and come in.
Yeah,
we gotta invite somebody.
Opening up the lines. You feel me? Like
yeah, we gotta invite somebody to come here. Cause I need to hear this.
You want to cam somebody up?
I need somebody to cam up. Ash, are you there? Ash, where you at? Ash, I'm inviting.
Yeah, word.
Yeah, I want Ashley K to come in here.
Who wants to cam up?
I gotta
give their fucking expert opinion on shit. You feel me?
Right. Like, because maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know as much as I think I know.
Maybe I'm tripping.
Maybe I need to sit back and listen. So I don't know.
Yeah, talk to me, bro. Nah,
yo, I think the whole topic is really unnecessary, honestly, because hear me out. It's nothing to do with
speak your truth, King.
But more time, I feel like it's a case by case basis. You gotta know who you're dealing with. First of all, if you're dealing with the person that's gonna read into semantics, you already know how to deal with her. You're gonna tell her what she wanna hear. If it's a person that you're dealing with that don't care about that, you're gonna tell her, yeah, if you wanna come through, come through. Otherwise, boy, like, it doesn't matter. Like, the answers that we be seeing in these comments is for that particular person.
For the looks.
That's that too.
It's for somebody to agree with you. It's for the retweets and likes.
Exactly.
Be so capping in the comments.
I don't like this.
I appreciate you what you saying, King. But I want to speak to this, right? Cause you hit it right on the head. You said if you're dealing with a shorty and you know she into the semantics, right? From a male's perspective, tell these ladies how tiring and how exhausting that could get, though.
You see, this is the thing. At the end of the day, I got stamina, so more time I don't really get tired like that. But more time, all jokes aside, like it really is disheartening when you're dealing with people that's not really in touch with their vibe. Like, you understand? Like, a lot of times you be having a coach Jones on how to move with certain things. Like you said, Marv, we a different caliber. Nobody don't want to have to teach you everything. Like, you should already come with your toolbox set. You understand? Like, why we got don't get me wrong, like, I don't want it to get misconstrued and people feel like, oh, we not in the business of learning. I love to learn. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, some people feel like they so stuck in their ways that even if you said, if you want, they're not trying to hear why that makes it important why you said it that way. They just want to hear what they hear, like you said earlier. Like that's all they want to hear. They want to hear how they want to hear it. Other than as opposed to, yo, I said it this way. My fault. If you took it away, I meant this, that, and the third, and let's move on. They want to get tied up.
See, that's the part. That's the part that bothered me. Like I'm all for.
I could have really killed, and then you go about your business. I go about mine. It's simple.
Look, bro, I'm all for emotion. I am all for emotional intelligence and meeting someone where they at. Right? Cool. But you hit it on the head when you said. You know what you said? That when you hit on the head, don't let it ruin your whole fucking day. Right? I could have a whole day prepared for you, or I could, as soon as you even bring up the fact that you want to come over, I could think of a whole agenda that we could do for the whole day, right? But me saying, yes, come over if you want, some woman will let that ruin their whole fucking, will come through and let that ruin their whole fucking day. Ladies, you gotta stop doing that. Don't let it ruin your whole fucking day.
Don't get me wrong, it's not only ladies too, niggas same way, boy. Yeah, you feel me? So
he's right.
That's more.
And I'll tell you what we do. I'll tell you what we do. This is what we do. Say we plant the link or whatever, right? Like we had links plant,
right?
And then it's like they flop, and then we read into it like. You know what I mean? Shorty was just out here. She messing with my time. She playing these fucking childish games. Meanwhile, it could have been legitimate. I mostly lean towards. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna cap. I lean towards you fucking playing, especially like when you do it. If you do it early on, like on some like advanced notice, like, cause I'm a believer. Like motherfuckers be knowing how their day's gonna pan out, how their week's gonna pan out. If shit comes up,
also emergencies too, same way.
Yes. So like day off, if you playing day of games with me, then I'm gonna be like, alright, son, like you for the games.
Nah, yo.
But there's still dudes. If it's like 2-3 days, probably like, yo, this weekend's looking shaky, blah blah blah. I can't do. It's like, oh, she still, you know what I mean? She fronting. She probably like some other. She probably out here fucking niggas, man. And it's like it don't gotta be that.
It don't gotta be that.
It could literally be
you know
some other shit.
You know what this whole thing boils down to, and this is the reason why I say it's case by case basis, is communication and comprehension.
Yep. Big fact.
Obviously,
it always goes back to communication.
I didn't see the meme. I just heard about it. But when I analyzed the whole situation and people's responses and this and the third, like it came down to how somebody comprehended that communication. And a lot of times people talk about this communication. Yo, if I talk to you in Chinese right now, Mandarin, I'm communicating, right?
Yeah, that's a fact.
You don't comprehend what I'm communicating. That's the same analogy that I'm drawing with this whole situation. If you want is communicating, yeah, boy, like I said, yes, pull up if you want. But the person themselves didn't necessarily comprehend what it was. So it's not necessarily any person's fault.
Oh, the ladies don't woke up, bro.
They pulling up?
Yeah, Michelle, she said, it's just come over, not if you want. Faye said it matters.
Yes, come over. Okay.
It's just come over, not if you want. I need a woman to cam up real quick. Who could join this data driven? This is a data driven live only. 87%.
Listen, bro.
That 87% is pulling up now, son.
I have no you know, you did my job, man. You did my fucking job.
I'm just saying. In my opinion, a lot of times, even the people that saying be intentional. I think that's selfish also, because at the end of the day, you're not even caring how or you're not even trying to help boy communicate better for you.
Right.
So more time is you didn't say how I wanted to hear it, so you could.
Right.
Thank you. That's the point.
Yeah. We can't do that. You can't do that.
But at the end of the day, that's not making anyone better in that regard.
That's a fact.
And I feel like that's right. I'm glad you said that, because I feel like when you do that, you truly show like what you was in it for. Are you in it for how someone can make you feel, or are you really trying to build something with that person?
And this is the sad part in dating right now. Yo, people just be wanting pets, bro.
Facts.
People want a pet. People want somebody like you have a dog or a cat, right? It's like, yo, just pull up when I need you, like, and just fall back.
Exactly.
Like that's what they want. And it's like,
that's not how it works.
It's not how it works.
You know what? Even the sadder part is, a lot of times in relationships, niggas use this shit or bitches use this shit. Oh, that's just how I am.
Yo, no, wait. Say that part again, King. I don't think they heard you, son.
That's how people is moving these days in general. Like,
take it or leave it. That's how I am.
That's just how I am.
Let's normalize. I'll work on that versus that's just how
I am.
Period. Like, let me learn something new. Nobody don't want to learn no more. Niggas like, yo, well, I shake the table when I cook steak. I don't want to learn.
You know what's funny, bro? But look, bro. You know what's funny?
I did. You should cut it with the steak knife,
Right, nah, they don't want to hear that.
That's the perfect segue for something else.
Let me keep cutting with the butter knife and getting nowhere fast. That's a fact.
Nobody wants to learn no more. You know why nobody wants to learn? You know why nobody wants to learn? Because I did a poll a couple months back, right? And the question was, how do you learn best? Do you learn best from your own mistakes, or do you learn best through someone else analyzing you? And would you believe like 92% of people said, oh, I learn best through self-analyzation. I don't need nobody to analyze for me. I learn best on my own. And that's a lie, because when you go to fucking school.
I dare you to go to work and be like, I learn best through self.
Yes.
Niggas be like, yo, this report wrong. These statements are wrong.
These are wrong.
Now I learn best through my own mistakes.
That's not how you learn. You ever heard the saying?
You know how I know that's a lie? You know how I know that's a lot?
Bro.
Niggas be doing the same fuckery for years.
Yes, exactly. Like, when are you gonna self-analyze?
Still ain't learned. So how you learning from yourself? You've been doing this all your life.
Right.
So how you learn? What you learn, bro? Like, what did you learn?
You learned that you a dickhead. That's what you learned.
Facts.
That's what you learned that you a bozo and that you don't learn. That's what you learn. Like, yo, I just don't learn.
Let me see it. Let me see if I can get Shell on here, man. Shell active. She said, Shell said, is that a mic? Quarantine radio. This girl crazy.
Things, I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's more about how I view that person. I'm learning that person. At the end of the day, you know, some people learn, oh yeah, they like to eat this. They like to do this. I learned how that person interacts.
Oh, snap. Bro, we got...
If she coming to me and telling me, yeah, I'm listening.
Bro, we got Slim Shell on here. We gotta balance it out. It's a lot of men. It's a lot of testosterone, man. He can stay on the line. But we go. Let him stay on. Shell, what's popping?
Oh, we gonna have a debate between the.
Because Shell was in the comments like, yo.
Can you hear, bro? Can you hear clear?
You still on vacation?
I am. I was like, is that a radio?
Dang, look. See, that's why. See, this why you on vacay and you logging into the poll. Clap it up for Shell.
You're close, man.
Clap it up for Shell.
Alright, we gonna have this argument time.
Alright, let's go, Shell. Speak your piece or forever hold your peace. What you got to say about this?
Speak on the topic?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so if you really like someone and you want them to come over, then you should say, you should come over, please. I'd like to spend time.
That sounds like begging.
Let her finish.
Wait, how does that sound like begging?
No, continue.
That sounds like treating a woman like a queen. If you really feeling her, you're not going to be like, come over if you want, because then it sounds like she's not important to you.
Understood. Okay, all right, I get that. So if somebody says come over if you want to you, what is your reaction? Are you dubbing the whole situation, or would you still you wouldn't necessarily not like it, but like, are you dubbing the whole situation if somebody says come over if you want to you?
Probably, because I'm 28. Like, that's some stuff you say when you like 20 and you like in college.
Let me ask that quick.
Yeah, that's a question.
Okay, so you got a question. You got a question for.
Where you're at in life, like that's if somebody says come over if you want, that's some like we in college, you know what I'm saying? We busy studying, so come over if you want. But if you like grown and stuff, you're not about to just say like come over if you want.
I don't agree.
If you grown, you communicate. If you grown, you're gonna tell them like, yo, I'm not jacking that. You understand? Yo, I really fuck with you, but that approach, I don't like that. So if you're 28 and you grown and you moving like you should say, yo, everything else is lit. I like how you moving. You smell good. You got the cream.
This is big facts.
You got the Dior, all that, whatever the case is. Got a good job and all that. But the approach that you had, let's work on that a little bit. You understand? You see how that approach is a lot better than just saying, well, that one thing. Because at the end of the day, there's gonna be, if you, matter of fact, let's say he didn't say that, and you came over, and now y'all lit, y'all going together, whatever the case is. It's gonna be some things that you do not like about that person, right? What you gonna do? Just leave.
Yeah,
you just gonna leave?
All right, she gotta respond. All right, let's shout this on you.
That thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. I've never had a dude, like, tell me that. So I can't really just say what I would do. Because it's never happened to me, but I just feel like that would be my...
That's a fact. Because she'll be like, yes, come over.
Yeah, because... no, hold on.
Let me give you the background, right? I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
This one here, like, she's solid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She's solid. So...
But
like we said,
look, I'm gonna be honest with
this one
you.
here,
Right? These guys. All right, so the guys that will be like overly eager and say shit like that, it's out of thirst. Like it's not even. They're just pandering. Like they want to gain your confidence. Of course, like it's like. They know the type of woman that they dealing with, so they're just gonna say like, "Of course, yes, please." Like, you know what I mean? But there's dudes that's not moving like that because they know their worth, and they're like, "Yo," they're like, "I'm not gonna place you on this super pedestal," but and that's why it comes off as disrespectful. It's like, nah, I'm not going to give you like. Your terms per se, you know what I mean? Especially if you're hitting me up. Yeah. Now, if I'm hitting you up, it's different. If I'm like, yo, I want you to come through. Do you want me to come? If you want, then I'm in the wrong. Right. Then it's wrong. But you hit my jack. You hit me.
Wait.
Okay, yeah. All right, so let me explain the situation.
What's up, Amy?
So that's when you're saying, "Oh, if you want."
Yeah, that's the situation. That was the meme. Did you see that meme with like the man and a girl, and they going like back and forth, and then like one of them turn their head away, like "Fuck out of here, I'm off this." You ain't see that meme? Those memes that's been going around.
No, so you know everybody's reading into this shit.
Yeah,
and it looked, from my point of view, it looked like she curved in the past. Mm-hmm. Now her brain came together after she realized, I'm curving this guy like that's
really nice guy that actually
really
like
good dude that might have treated you with the please come over, but you might have dubbed that in the past. So now he's in his bag. Now it's like
and that's what I said too.
So you spinning the block.
Let me speak to that real quick.
You're spinning the
Let me speak to that real quick. Ladies, come over if you want, and we could agree. That's a defense mechanism for us.
Absolutely.
Like guys, like we have
ego.
We have egos, and the reason why we have egos in those situations is because like we get rejected a lot.
Men have to face.
Like we the ones 9 times out of 10 we the ones shooting. Right?
We are Westbrooks. Every dude out like.
Said it's a COVID job.
Facts. No,
it is.
Man, we shoot a lot. So we shoot a lot and we miss a lot.
We shoot a lot and look. Go ahead.
Let me play devil's advocate for a second. Just a quick second. I'm not retracting any of my statements, anything, but I'm just playing devil's advocate. If you want, it's almost redundant. Because more times she linking, like, yo, I'm trying to slide, and you saying if you want, the intention of her sliding was already presented. So if you want, you see, more time, I think it comes down to jogging too, who you are. Because more time niggas would have been like, yo, pull up.
I'm gonna extend that to you, Marv.
I wouldn't left it up to no.
Cause you're right.
Yo, pull up.
You're right, but you know what it is? It's like the job analogy I use. It's like, yo, you quit, and now you want to come back and work for me again.
Yeah, but
now I kind of gotta drag you a little bit.
But I think that scenario you embellished it a little bit. It wasn't necessarily the scenario that was there. You feel me? That was one of those things where I understand what you were saying. Like, yeah, the vibes is giving me, yo, you try to scoop her before, she fronted, now she's spinning back, this, that, and third. But at the end of the day, there are some niggas that move like that too. Like, yo, I'm really if you some mediocre thing and a nigga got some fire yo, if you want, nigga, fuck.
That's valid. That's a fact. That's a fact. So would you agree? So would you say that we do this based on if a joint is like fire or not? Like, you would say that, like, because
see, but then if you say that, then you telling them, then you proving that point though.
Lori Harvey.
But that's what I'm saying. So you proving that point. So you don't come off if you want a woman that you really want. You don't say come over if you want to that girl.
But here's what.
Let me finish. Lori Harvey link niggas right now. You not feeling like, yo, please, Empress, please come in. You hear now what they is? Oh, pull up. You're mad calm. Yeah, if you want, nigga.
Because you know what it is too.
You feeling to kill. You don't want to be looking like you feeling to kill.
Right. That was gonna be exactly what I said.
Let me bring that back. It's not about the killing. It's not about the killing.
It is.
It is. So a lot of people, to women too. Especially if it's.
Nobody feel like yo.
Nah.
The only time, cause I'm going with the conversation too, same way.
Nah, you're not wrong for saying that, because if it's an impromptu link,
if we're architects, if we're developers, guys build from box and up.
Facts.
It's like, we want box, and you're cool. You're actually dope to hang around. You have good combo. Cool.
Exactly.
You got your own money too.
Women build opposite. You're you know what I mean. You look good. You know what I mean. You got your shit going. You got a good job. You're smart. You're funny. I'm gonna toss you.
A lot of women like you. A lot of women want you.
Marv,
that's where it built from too.
So,
let's be honest.
So I don't want to go too far off topic, but to your point just now, box up versus qualities.
Right.
You feel me? What I'm saying is, things let niggas kill one time, because you're gonna learn if a nigga I'm gonna tell you something right now.
Oh my gosh.
It's the best part.
I just wanna let's unpack this for a second. Cause this has been an age-old myth. Yo, you gotta let a nigga wait 3 weeks to kill and this, that, to see.
It used to be 3 months.
That doesn't.
It used to be 3 months.
3 months now?
It was 3 months back in the day. It was 3 months.
Steve Harvey's
supposed to be 3 months.
Yeah, Steve Harvey's book suggests 3
Steve
months.
Harvey, yo, you see his daughter? You see what his daughter doing? She obviously not watching what he talking about.
He said,
but you think Lori Harvey giving all these cats the beats? I mean, it's her box. I don't want to get in that conversation. I want to, the buzz community.
Absolutely.
But you think all of them?
You think Michael B. Jordan is hanging out with her just because she's a great fucking person? Maybe after he caught beats. It's Michael B. Jordan. He can literally have any
She said. We gotta get Michelle said. Michelle. See, I like this. One. I like Michelle. Michelle said. Lori said, "Fuck that." See, I told you, Michelle a real one. She gonna keep it 100. She gonna keep it 100.
Listen, what I'm saying, the question is based off of what you said. Box up versus
qualities down.
Back to the beef.
Yeah.
To the beef. What I'm saying is, what point does that prove to have a nigga wait 3 months, 3 weeks, this, that, because a nigga
I'm not even going.
I'm gonna do 3 months to kill and then leave the day after.
But still, I ain't gonna lie. It's a chance though. It's definitely a chance. If you wait, bro, it's definitely a chance.
You know what it is? It's like,
because people, we act a little different in some cases when we get it. Right? We act a little different. Like, not getting it could make us stay with a girl that we not even that interested in because we want to get.
Gonna make us stay.
But it could stay. But it gives them more time. In some cases, it does. Listen, we can't say that. Let's be honest.
Dudes that stay in strictly for box is because they can't get other box. It's convenience box.
Not getting it to begin with. Exactly.
It's convenience box. It's like, yo. It's in my face. It's constant. My chances, if I go, they thinking they lucked up. They think they struck gold. They're like, yo, nah, I'm not gonna find this again. Like, so I'ma just dudes. I'm talking about dudes that stay strictly for box. Dudes that don't stay for box, you have to bring more to the table.
Facts.
You have to.
Quality.
That's a fact.
You have to.
Absolutely.
It's that easy. It's like what differentiates you from me just going to a fucking club and taking my fucking chances. It has to be something.
Right. Absolutely.
To your point, Marv, that the reason why I even brought up the steak shit It was this thing, fire, whatever the case is. Boom. You understand?
Veronica, what's up?
We going outside, doing our thing, or whatever the case is. And then, yo, you ever meet a thing that's fire, but then the qualities and her morals are bad?
And then it goes
then it goes down. Yeah.
It's like, yo, nah, I can't even.
You can be dirt.
Man.
You can be dirt because
That's why, yo, I'm not even gonna lie.
That's a big fact.
Yo, in our group chats with the fellas.
If I come to your crib, you feel me? Or I see you outside and you moving. Don't get me wrong. I didn't say you gotta be pristine and this, that, and the third. But you got certain shits going on with you. Like I was joking about the shaking the table with the steak, but that happens. You understand what I'm saying? Homegirl cutting the steak with the butter knife. That happens. Like this didn't just drop out the cloud.
Nah, real shit. And this happened to me. Like,
you understand? You go to cribs and your crib smelling more lit than her crib. Like, yo, why are you moving like that?
Right,
like,
yeah.
You an empress.
Yeah.
Those
I got invited over for like, it was like a date night type or a game night type shit. And so I was like, all right, I'll bring liquor, but you know what I mean? She was like, oh, I'll order food. And then, oh, the restaurants are closed. Do you want cereal? And I was like, do I want, like, what, Captain Crunch? Like, what the fuck, man?
Oh, okay. So she's saying she can't cook. Even if you
no, not even that. It wasn't even that, bro. It was just the fact that, like, what's your alternative? My alternative would never be, even if restaurants was closed, it would never be like, yo, you want a bowl of cereal? Like, that's crazy to me.
That's what I'm saying.
I'd rather make you eggs.
You can't.
Not cereal.
That's a fact.
That's what I was alluding to. Even if you was making breakfast food at 10 o'clock at
Facts.
night, 11 o'clock at night, you can't improv.
Shorty said, you want cereal? I said,
why you moving like that?
I said, nah, I'm lactose. I'm not even lactose intolerant. I said,
You say you lactose intolerant?
Yeah, because
Shorty said, wait, hold on. Shorty said, do you want cereal?
Do I want a bowl
and
of
then you
cereal?
said you lactose intolerant.
Yeah, I said, nah, I'm lactose intolerant.
That's disrespectful.
Because it was wild. I was like, yo, come on, son.
Yo, this dude Marv is crazy.
And I didn't know whether he was trying to save bread because I'm like, Uber Eats open all the time. Like, it wasn't even that late for real.
Yeah. Let's get to the next one, though. The next question was, let me ask you this, bro. Have you ever had a woman tell you, you're a nice guy, but I don't know, you're just too nice, and stop talking to you because you was too nice? Oh, you're not one of them.
He's not one of them.
He's not one of them.
I'm yo, I ain't gonna lie.
You gentleman. You can be a gentleman.
I know she right.
Because
if a thing stay, I know she real right.
Yeah, because
I don't say I'm valid, but at the same time, like I'll check her thing nails, right?
Yeah.
And I'll tell her like, yo, you need a filling, boy. Like, what you doing? What you doing? Let me
he said you tell her she need a filling. Yo, you out of control.
If my shit is valid,
oh my god, you see the comments?
Like, are we talking about like certain
little dick energy? Oh my god.
Oh, little dick. Oh shit, little dick energy. Oh, see how we done started. Oh, here we go to gender war.
Nice, it's little dick.
If you're too nice, it's little dick energy.
I see what she
Nah, because let's talk about that. The topic on that poll, right? The question was.
What's her name?
Her name Amy. Yeah.
Don't do that, Amy, because you got some guys that's genuinely nice.
Ask him, do he pay for it? I'm done.
Feel like they gotta be
yeah, now it's marginalizing.
So bro,
we can say the reverse if you're asking fat.
Right. Yo, I had somebody asked a comment. They said, "Do you pay for the filling? If her fillings is not it right now, do you pay for the filling?"
I didn't even take that comment towards me.
On my life, they got people. You Marv is people you can confirm. Word to my life, it's people you can confirm that I done said that same thing to. Sent that. Yo, what you guys out? You got that's RPO. Do that right now. Go tomorrow, make an appointment, and situate that.
Okay, all right. He said he paid for it. All right, clap it up for that. He said he pays for it. He said he paid for it.
I'll just be chatting just to chat.
That's another thing too.
Well,
I think a lot of women are used to dealing with dudes that just it's a lot of talk. It's a lot of talk. It's no, you know, a lot of
pandering. The first generation ass eaters that I often alluded to in the first season of the poll. The first generation ass eaters of men that just want to hear themselves talk and you know make women agree with them every time.
So now, the 19 crimes hit, bro. 19 crowns hit.
But let's talk, bro. 79% of women said they never told a guy that was too nice.
I think it's lies.
I think that's a little. I think that's a little low. I mean, a little high for saying, "Oh no, I never dubbed the guy because he was too nice."
79% of
women said no. They never stopped
told. They never stopped talking to a dude because he was too nice.
Because it happened to me. I am one of them, unfortunately. Like. I had that happen to me a couple times.
Nice niggas are good for
I'm
them.
too nice.
You know what it is? All right, so I think this. All right, so I had to learn what nice is, right? Like, this, okay, so there's different interpretations of nice, right?
Absolutely.
To me, what nice is like you do shit genuinely. You do shit out the kindness of your heart.
Like, I'm not gonna play with you. Like, if I like you, I like you.
Right.
Stop playing with me.
But then there's
give me a kiss.
But then there's like,
give me
I
fucking
do
kiss.
believe there's a doing the most. Mm-hmm. Listen, in my younger years, when I was 16, 17, like I was doing the fucking most. I was doing the that's a fact. Nah, we gotta give real ball. So, like, we not pulling no fucking punches. Like, nah, we not doing that. So yeah, at 17 years old, like I was doing, like when I look back in hindsight, I'm like,
yo, why was I doing that?
Fuck
you a turkey.
Bro. You know what I mean? Like,
find your niche at the time.
Yeah, and I didn't get curved for it, but it's like I could see why it's curve worthy. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
it's like you can't put out too much too soon, bro. And I think that's what a lot of guys do.
Let me tell
because
you
it's like a.
But let me tell you why that's dangerous.
It's a fear of losing them, and stop that's why fearing losing joints.
But no, but it's dangerous though, because then, you know what I'm saying? That's us being intentional. Right, but then by the time it's time for us to be intentional, we're scarred from those bad experiences where we were intentional, quote unquote, and we got curved.
It's a vicious cycle. It's the same shit. What Ho said, when good girls going bad,
they gone forever.
They gone forever, right? Yeah. So it took a dude to fuck with her, and she'd be like, "Oh, you know what? When it comes to these, it's chicken and the egg, bro."
Yeah. So what came
you
first?
only had to go through that because somebody put her through some shit, and it was just like he went through some shit. You could never get to the source. So it takes a certain kind of wisdom to be like, you want to move like piece of shit? It's fine. It's cool. I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? I only extend my niceness and courtesy to people that's deserving of such. I'm not.
I definitely had to learn that. Like, stop being so nice. And it's okay. And not me reserving stuff for myself wasn't a bad thing. I had it. Yeah. Because I used to feel bad for not doing the most for people. And I had to learn, like, nah, that's how you gotta stop.
Yeah, 79%.
You gotta stop.
Yeah, it was 79%.
79% that's saying they wouldn't say this down the third is because if it was the other foot and a person was violating, I don't think they would be able to take that. So that nice nigga is something that's somewhat compatible with them. That's why they not.
But bro, almost.
Just like homegirl said she 28 and she not dealing with certain shit. Niggas is at the age where it's like, yo, I'm not dealing with whatever.
Yeah.
If it's nice and I don't like that, I'm not jacking it. Yo,
yeah, I'm 30. I'm not. It's certain shit. I'm not.
Now the times, yeah,
I'm really
it's
not.
Uncle time.
Yeah, my tolerance now, it's bad. It's like, yo, it's low key. I'll be like, yo, am I wilding for like even like, cause it's certain shit. This is like
you're not dealing with, son. It's like for what?
I have to, and it's like when you don't have to, and that's another thing. Sorry, fellas. A lot of y'all be having to deal with a lot of shit.
So
y'all didn't level up yet. Right. Y'all level up. Focus on yourself. Level up, and I promise you, once you level up, it's certain shit you don't gotta deal with ever again.
You'll lose money chasing a woman, but you'll never lose a woman chasing.
And it's
money.
not even about the bag though. The bag plays a part of it.
A
very big part.
You get that framework though.
Nah. It plays a very big
part of it.
And we got to segue into the Russell Wilson shit a little later. So,
CC's prayer.
You know what it is? It's like, and I'll give you that, why the bag plays a part.
It does, son.
Like, I don't live with my mom.
Son.
I got my V. I'll take care of my bills. I got investments.
Bro, see it on Twitter. So what you'd rather
why
cry?
Would I reduce myself to bullshit?
You'd rather cry in a Honda Civic or a Lamborghini?
Go play it with the lotto. Don't play with me.
We could talk about that too.
Go play the lotto, bro.
Cause I uploaded. We could talk about that too.
Like, go play the lotto, son.
Cause we uploaded. We could talk about that too, son. How the nigga who got.
What's the Russell shit? What's that about?
Oh, this is the whole reason why I uploaded the poll.
The Russell Wilson. All right, so there was
explain that to him.
There was It was a tweet that said some shit like, "Oh,
CeCe's prayer."
Yeah, don't look for Ciara's prayer. Just look for a guy that has no edge, right? Referring to Russell Wilson, look for a guy with no edge, but like treats you decent.
It was saying, "Oh, don't look for Ciara's prayer. Just change the way you're looking for a guy because a lot of you guys are met a guy like Russell Wilson, but you'll curve him because you will say, oh, he doesn't have any edge."
This is what it is, bro. She basically calling Russell Wilson a square. Like, go for the squares. This is what it is. But Russell Wilson
is a regular cat, and
M's.
that's worth $85 million though.
Square where? This is like what perception? Because he's not Future. Because he's not like
a toxic king.
Who said this?
Some joint.
It was some, viral. You know,
like some Twitter shit.
Some Twitter shit, bro.
Yo, this is my grievance with a lot of this shit. The niggas that be giving, bro. The niggas that be giving advice is niggas that didn't even have any time. They be playing simulations rather than actually.
Actually, what happens in real fucking life?
They want to stir the pot. They want to stir the pot. See what react. That's a fact.
You was in simulations. You wasn't in the field like that.
Yeah, I'm like.
But you giving advice to niggas like. That's the same guy. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna just bring up a name. The Justin LA nigga. The nigga say, yo, send 15. Nigga, I ain't never seen a screenshot of that nigga sending 15 yet.
Right.
All right, look. Michelle said.
That's a big fact.
Michelle said. Russell Wilson is not a square, but she said some females just be liking toxic men. See, this is why I like.
That's real shit.
I told you.
That's real shit. Because the nigga actually.
I told you, Michelle. I told you she a real.
Oh, because he's a family man. Because he's God fearing. Because he don't be with the dumb shit. Or now he's. But you see, this is the mentality. It's a sickness. It's a sickness because. There are people that think.
What's up, Tay? Happy Founders Day.
Times, like,
Tay, I need you to cam up, Tay.
Square, blah, blah. It's like, bro, the man is worth 85 M's. Like, what man do you like?
I think.
Like, what? Like, are you gonna come across 85 M worth? You know what I mean? And it's like, it's not
Michelle said they see red flags and say, "Oh shit, 6 flags." Yo.
Right.
Maybe,
that's a fact.
Russell wasn't exciting enough. Okay, then say that.
Don't paint him to be some like, oh, he's a lame though. That's the whack part.
You feel me?
That man won that nigga's an NFL a champion, bro.
Yeah.
Square where?
At the end of the day, boy is a family man. He's doing his thing with the family and all that. Future still running around like he's some
with like 10 baby BMs.
Yeah, but
like, yo, if she don't want to deal with that, she don't want to deal with that. She just went with what she want to deal with.
Go to Future and be the 11th BM.
Yo.
Go be the 11th.
Well, a lot of women would take that route and go with Future and be the 11th BM because it's exciting.
For whatever reason.
Like Michelle she said they see red flags and say, oh shit, 6 flags, let's go for a ride. That's a fact.
I hate it here.
Just because it's exciting, like, I don't know.
And don't get me wrong, like, I don't know. I really don't know.
I could equate that same shit to just like interactions with, like, sexually, for instance. Some people just like the submissive, do whatever. And then some people just like to get choked up and hang up and all type of stuff. Like, it depends on what you like. Go for what you like. It don't matter.
Mark, on that note?
No. Everything is not for everything, gang. Like, everything is not for everybody.
Everything ain't for everything.
Everybody and for everybody.
It's not for everybody.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Play.
But see, I'm glad we said that because this could serve as a segue. This could serve as a segue into the next poll too. Everything is not for everything, and everything is not for everybody. About cancel culture too. When we come back, we're gonna circle back to the topic that gave birth to the poll, which is cancel culture. We're gonna stop and take a break for now.
Yeah, we're gonna take a break,
and we'll be back in a second.
All right, shouts to our sponsors. All right, Marv, I'm gonna calm you down, but we probably get you back up when we come back.
Yeah, gang.
Bro, you see, I got the Brooklyn Nets hat on. I don't waste no time, bro. I'm jacking it. Here we go. All
right, we back live. Oh, let me connect.
It's your boy Todd Crane coming back with after a brief intermission with the poll. We got my girl Shy on the line. Okay, Shy is camped up, and she has something to say in regards to the poll that asked, woman, have they ever stopped talking to a guy because he was too nice? So, Shad, take it away. You got it. The floor is yours.
The honest truth is no, I don't really think so. Like, I'm trying to think of random scenarios, but no, except, okay, scenario today.
Okay.
I'm out in the post office, minding my business on my phone, like scrolling on my phone, just inside the front door of the post office, trying to social distance, whatever, be socially distant. This guy who's maybe early 30s starts saying something to me, has his mask on, as he should. I'm like, is he talking to me? So I look up, and he said something about time, and I'm like, excuse me? Like, you need the time? And he was like, no, can you make time? Do you have the time to go out with me or something?
Hey, there we go.
Fire.
Dang, what's wrong with that?
That was very creative.
Nah, yeah, he wildin'. He ain't ask your name, nothing. How you doing?
You gotta respect the angle.
Awkward. It was
Yeah.
like one of the most awkward experiences. Like, clearly he was an awkward person.
Weirdo. He probably was just nervous, shy, like you're.
Nah, it was beyond that. It was beyond that. It was another. I was just like, this is strange. And I was like, this is scary. It could be scary. Like, I'm pretty confident in myself. But I was like, if I was alone somewhere, more remote, I would actually be frightened. I was like, you just jump into scary. Hey, Kai, let me take you out. Hey, I don't know your name. Let me take you out on a date. What?
I don't know your name, but let's go out to eat.
You don't know my name.
So don't do that.
Oh my goodness. So how much time? I'm glad you brought that up. So you're saying, like, for fellas, take these bars here. When a guy is trying to talk to you, right, or talk to a woman, right, we have to first establish, right, your attention, right. We got to establish that we're paying attention. We're here, because then it's just like what, like, and then we're off balance, and then everything that we say is fucking weird, right? Comes off as weird and.
Yeah, it could go left very quickly.
Right. Those first 5 seconds is vital, right?
I think so, but I mean, it depends. Like, how are you starting your conversation? Because some guys drop corny lines,
and sometimes it be working.
Sometimes it be working.
Look, it's whatever floats like people boat for real. Like,
I'll give you a chance. Because if you make me laugh, I'll give you a chance.
Hey.
For other women, that's a no-go. Like, nah, he's corny. It's a dub off rip. Bye.
That's not a.
So.
Yo, shout out.
no cap. Like,
Yo, shout out to all my fellas that can laugh some panties off. Let's clap it up to that.
Yeah, nah.
Shout out to all my funny.
But you see, like, this is what I said.
Yo.
Like, you're not gonna get that because, to me, you're not gonna get that funny side of me right away because, to me, that's a quality I hold to myself near and dear. You feel me? Like, that's something like I'm gonna do that jokey shit with you once I feel a certain comfort level or like I feel like, you know what I mean, interest is really there. I'm not gonna waste good shit
content on you
formulated in my mind for you to just be or just, have like some bullshit.
Nah,
that's why I come off arrogant in the beginning. In the beginning, I come off arrogant like, yo, you act like your shit don't stink. I'm gonna act like my shit don't stink too, bruh.
I remember,
none of our shit stinks.
Yo, you just gave me. I just had so much many flashbacks to times where, like, shorty just, like, laughed at my joke and was legit crying, but just kept it moving. Like, that was funny, but I'm gonna keep moving.
Yeah, like, some people think you're really supposed to be Dave Chappelle for them, and it's like, yo, make me laugh. Fuck out of here. What I look like? I'm not doing stand up. Fuck that.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna do the stand up for you when you a shorty that you fucking with me, we vibing, whatever. I'll make you laugh all day, but in the beginning, I'm not. Get the fuck out of here.
So, and before.
What if he looks like Idris Elba, but he's dry AF?
What if he looks like Idris Elba, but he's dry as fuck? Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I can't do that. Like, I'm an extrovert. Like, if whoever I'm with, you gotta make me laugh. You gotta have some type of personality.
Yeah, that's a fact. I need that.
I can't just sit there looking at you like, damn, she's beautiful, and that's it. Like,
yeah, I don't get like super enamored, man. It's different.
A trophy, like, who just wants someone to sit there, look pretty. She could be dumb as hell, or vice versa.
Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah.
Trophy.
I don't like the trophy, man.
When he opens his mouth, it's just like,
yeah.
Hold that shit back, please. Like, I don't know what you're saying. Those are the worst, I think. Because beauty wears off. So
Facts.
If you're
Shit.
Damn, not a dumb box.
Hate to hear it.
You hate to hear it. Damn. But you know, before we went to break, we were talking about what we were saying that it's something for everybody and something for everyone, right?
Yeah.
And we were talking about cancel culture, right?
Yeah.
Some people may not agree with certain things that you say.
Yeah.
Right? So that's a perfect segue into another topic that I had for the poll was, you know, is cancel culture only prevalent in the black community? Like, are we the only ones that cancel each other?
Yes,
hold each other to a certain, you know, level of accountability?
Yes.
Because other groups copy everything we do. Like we're the keepers of culture. Black people, specifically Black Americans, specifically Jamaicans in the Caribbean, specifically Nigerians in Africa, like keepers of the culture. So other groups copy us, and now other groups are canceling people too. Not to the same level or effect, but.
And you know why? So 55% of people said yes. They believe that we're the only ones who, you know, cancel each other and hold each other accountable. And 45% said no. But you know what made me ask that question? It's because of what fucking happened in this. I know this is a shift from what we've been talking about. What happened in DC? Like, you know what I'm saying? How they invaded the Capitol building and all of that shit like that. And I'm watching this shit and like it was certain people that still voted.
Still caping, yeah.
For Trump to not be impeached. So it's like they not bending on their values of what they believe in. Like if they believe, nigga, we racist, nigga.
Listen.
Or we
this is gonna be
white, so we jacking everything white. We don't care about blacks. We don't care about minorities.
Unpopular statement right here.
Go ahead.
Understand?
Say what you're saying.
It's strength in numbers, man.
It is strength in numbers,
it's
right?
Strength in numbers, and people are going to like wolves don't turn on wolves, bro. Ever. That's one thing that wolves are actually known for. They don't turn on each other.
They're gonna stay in the pack.
Yeah, they stay in the fucking pack forever.
And that's what I'm saying. And to connect it back to relationships and stuff like that, I feel like your mans that called it, like a lot of people, they was on his head low key. The one that, when he called in, right? They was on his head.
He had a lot of logic.
They had a lot of logic, but they was like, yo, that's little dick energy. They was telling him, yo, that's little dick energy. Before you came.
They wasn't commenting to him. She said that it wasn't for us. She's saying for the dudes that act nice. The dudes that act nice is little dick energy. She wasn't saying specific to anybody.
Okay, so she's saying the dudes that act nice is little dick energy.
Yeah, that's what she's saying. That's what she said.
Yo, that is crazy. That's mad talk, right? She said the dudes that's nice.
It's hurt. It's come from a place of hurt. It comes from a place of hurt.
So what is he supposed to be abusive? Like I don't like to hear that because then.
You know, it's one of those things. You know what, Shay? It's like one of those. You know when it's like, you know, somebody get denied or they probably gay or they probably, you know, when somebody like get rejected or something.
Yeah.
It's just one of those. I don't even, like when people talk like that, it's nothing to be taken serious for real. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's the streets. A lot of people feel that way in these streets though.
What that is little dick energy.
It's little dick energy.
If
Nice. Too nice.
So what the fuck he supposed to be? Like, I never heard of it.
I mean, it's a reason.
I never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
New York, they're gonna be like that.
She hasn't to appreciate. Look at you guys in a chat with the vocabulary. She hasn't cultivated a palate to appreciate love and concern.
That's her issue.
That's her issue.
Exactly.
Damn.
The intellectual aphrodisiac for reals.
Damn.
You living up to your name, son. She said.
Intellect with the intellect.
T.I. on line one. That broke the big words out.
Huh?
It's in her name, the intellectual.
Intellectual. She's like, yeah.
She said expeditiously.
Clap it up for a
like
Scarlet.
that. Yeah. Let's clap it up for her.
Yeah. Tay said she
hasn't cultivated.
Tay said she's pulling up. Pull up.
Yo,
pull up, Tay.
That's a fire phrase.
I know that's a fire phrase, son. That's not like some shit that got supposed to be tatted. Like I don't.
T.I. who?
right. T.I. got competition. Facts. For sure. But Tay says she's pulling up. Sha, we appreciate you camming up and stuff. Appreciate you.
You.
Glad you made it into the new year. You smiling as always and stuff.
I'm healthy.
Right.
I got my friends with me, even through the camera.
Right. She said even through the camera.
Nah. Shay got it. She
got it, man. Hopefully we on a vacation somewhere soon or something, man. This morning.
Game 6?
I need one.
To be honest,
Game 6?
Yeah.
But I also feel like it's irresponsible.
Yeah, it's kind of tone deaf a little.
Yeah,
bit.
I'm not even gonna tell you how much I've been traveling these last. I'm not even gonna tell you.
Cause you tone deaf. It's all right. Damn.
What did you see? In the
height of it, in the heat.
She said, "I know you was in Texas. What did you see me doing in Texas?"
Wildin'.
I'm keeping my mouth shut. I didn't say he was wildin'.
Okay. Okay.
I just said I knew where you were.
See what had happened was I just woke up and I was in Houston. I don't know how I got there. I just woke up and my suitcase came with me.
Megan, though.
Nah, I ain't see Bae, man.
Failed.
I ain't want to see Bae. I feel like Megan would tell me I'm too nice. Megan would probably tell me like, yo, you too nice. I feel like Meg. Nah, probably not. Yo, if Tory Lanez could get Meg Thee Stallion with his dweeb ass,
look at her.
Then I could get Meg Thee Stallion, son.
You see, be careful.
Tory's a square.
Yeah.
I don't understand how.
I don't know either. I don't know either. But just like Marv was saying a couple minutes ago, when you have money, you know what I'm saying?
It alleviates a lot.
It alleviates a lot.
It makes up for. You don't have to work nearly as hard. I'm telling you.
But
no offense to him, but like I don't care that he's short or tall. Actually, what I care about though is his swag level, and I just didn't.
Nah, he's corny. You could tell. Yeah, Tory's corny.
Nah, he's a corn though.
He had the swag to hold her down personally, so I'm like,
Yeah.
how did this happen?
Cause he got money and he probably make her laugh, and he's also, not for nothing. He had talent, man. He could sing. He could make songs. That also makes you sexy to a person, bro. If you could play instruments, do all that other shit, like that's a level of like sexiness that you get.
Facts. Because not a lot of people can do that.
Time out. Did someone say Megan ain't it? I need an explanation.
Yeah.
Celia has bars how she finesse niggas. Meg ain't.
She's also beautiful. She's tall as hell, and she got her real hair. Like,
Got the fatty.
even if it's under weave, she got it. She got a fatty.
She be like, the pussy the best. The pussy the best.
But that's not. He's saying she literally has bars how she finesse niggas, though. So what he's saying is right.
She just feeding chum to the crowd. She just saying what people want to hear.
You know what I'm saying? He's saying that like when woman I finesse that nigga, I got him to buy me this. You know what I'm saying? But when a man does that, we're looked down upon. But you know what I'm saying? When a woman raps about that, it's kind of like celebrated. Like, I think everybody was getting on Cardi for a second when she was like, oh, she drug niggas and rob niggas. You feel me? And it was, you know what I'm saying? Like, remember everybody was. Not everybody, but Cardi ain't get that much smoke as
as Rick Ross, who lost Reebok deals and all this other shit when he virtually did the same shit.
Yeah, and he rapped about it. But he rapped about it, but he was violent.
But she was on camera saying this. This was a testimony.
Men oppress women all the time. It's not.
Yeah, we're not gonna go down this wrong hole.
Reverse. So for some people, they're like, "Alright, well, cool. Men do it all the time, so whatever."
You see, I don't like that though. I hate that so much.
She said it's not right, but it's like
but we have to dismantle that too. Like
we do.
We gotta hold everybody feet to the fire. If we're gonna hold people accountable, it's like there's no gender or race that, you know what I mean? Like you gotta hold people accountable. Son. Accountability has no names.
Right.
Yes, but we have to think about our entire systemic structure, how everything is. That's why I said not until women get paid the same as men, because at the end of the day.
So that means we deserve nothing? Shit.
Oh. Everybody clap it up. Shantae is here. You got Big Tay coming. Big Tay.
But shit, we also
Big Tay in the flesh.
With the unequal pay, we got broke niggas out here every day. Like, you know what I mean? It's the systems. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I believe that any man in America can find work. I really do.
I mean, not when you getting railroaded and getting put in prison for minor offenses and all this other crazy shit.
Yes, it's a lot harder, but I still think those people can find some kind of job. It may not be the job that they want, but a man who is physically able, he has no physical disability or mental disability, can find any type of job. It's just about how hard he's willing to put the effort in. And he doesn't really have to fear being sexually harassed or raped or kidnapped.
No, that's a fact. I could agree to that. But Hi, Miss. You're too nice to your fans.
Everybody clap it up.
Everybody
clap it up.
Miss who what?
We got my girl Tay is in the building. Clap it up for Shanta.
Miss Tay. You're too nice for me to write and text you back.
I said that?
Nah, you ain't say that, but I'm just trying.
I said that?
Didn't you definitely curve dudes that like? Let's give us spots.
I'm good.
You know what I mean?
You got it right here.
Let's talk to Shay still. Like, how we gonna, transition this?
All right, so we're gonna refer back to quickly.
This is crazy.
She brought a drink and everything. Tay is ready.
What y'all got?
To get we got some Jack Daniels. Oh shit.
Nah, that's all good.
I got some Jack Daniels.
Nah, that's Jim Beam.
That's Jim Beam.
I ain't drinking that.
That's cool.
Oh man, yeah, we don't got no English coffee tonight, but let me see if I got some ice. But yeah, we're gonna go back to the question I asked.
Testing.
Have you ever stopped talking to a guy
it's still running.
because he was too nice?
Yes, Tay. So
we had 21% of women say yes.
Yeah.
And Tay was a part of that 21%. Let her speak up.
I said that.
Yeah.
I voted that.
Yeah, I think you did.
Okay.
Sorry. I seen it.
You know what? It's not that. Wait, are we still talking to the other person?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, we got it.
Hold on. Give me some light.
She's like, give me some light.
Hold on.
You see,
I'm a
we need to
beautiful
get the like,
girl now.
We need to get the like, comment, subscribe.
Give me some light because
like,
it's
comment,
really
subscribe,
good.
ring light.
She said you gotta see.
Anyways.
Oh, there we go.
Oh my God.
There we go. You
Mr. Hollywood, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? It wasn't that. I don't know if I said that. I probably did say that.
No, you said it.
But you know
I'm
what?
not judging you. Like,
it's judge-free zone.
It wasn't.
You said it, so.
Right. Okay. They said I said it, so I probably said it. I probably did that shit. Okay. It wasn't that.
I love this girl.
It wasn't that the guy was too nice. I think women want a certain type of like. I don't want to say aggression, but they want like a certain type of masculinity from a man. And I think when guys are like too nice, it kind of just portrays
Feminizes them, huh?
No, it doesn't feminize them. It's just like, okay, women want alpha men, period. Like, not too many women want beta males.
Fact.
And I think like when you're too nice, you just kind of give off that
beta
like
male energy.
Yeah, exactly.
Which
and
is
it's
also
like
called little dick energy in 2021.
Yeah, it could be called that too. And I think like for women, it's just like, I know for me personally, I can't speak for other women, but I don't want to lead the relationship. Like I want a man to take control, take initiative. I want him to like be a man and let me chill and be in my feminine thing. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like when you're too nice, it's just like, so that's like one side of me that I think that. The other side of me is just like, we have this like, we've been kind of conditioned to like this toxic love and to think that it has to be all crazy and you know what I'm saying?
That was gonna be my follow-up, honestly.
So I feel like it goes both ways and it has to be a healthy balance of both. Like you have to be able to be that man, but I also have to know that like just because like you're nice and the relationship is going good doesn't mean that that's a bad thing,
Right.
But I know like it can be boring though.
All right, so for dudes, right? It's like I'm glad she actually touched on this because like when you associate toxic, right, it's often married with toxic masculinity, right? Mm-hmm. So it's a tightrope walk between me expressing my masculinity versus like me being toxic with it. You feel me? Like if I tell you like, I like things done a certain way, what you trying to be controlling, you trying to I'm not like, nah, you don't gotta accept it. It's just I like shit a certain way.
Right, and I agree with that, and I do agree with that. But I think there's levels to things. Everything isn't black and white. So I think it's like, what, I like things. I think it's all about like how you present things and how you communicate things. So like, yeah, I like things a certain way. I'm used to things a certain way. But what works out for you, and how can we make this work out for the both of us?
Now, let me ask you this, because I know.
But I don't apply those rules to my life. So
let me ask you this. So like. Cause I like that.
Wait,
I like
she's
that
saying
something.
I want to know her opinion on the "Do you want to come over? It's up to you" thing that you guys were asking me about.
Oh, all right. Does it matter to you for real? Like, if somebody be like, if you want, or versus yes, you should come, please, my darling, please show up.
Okay. always like have two sides of my brain that I'm always going back and forth with. I got the logical side, and that's very rational, and then I always have the emotional side that's very irrational. So like the logical side is like somebody is just it's literally not that deep. Like, do you want to come over? Sure, I don't mind. Like, just pull up. It's not that big of a deal. However,
well, let's clap it up for saying
one ice cream.
However, I am a woman. I'm sorry.
Now go ahead.
I'm a woman, and sometimes it's just like, you know, a woman want to know that that you want them, because I think guys are so used to like just suppressing their emotions.
Rejection.
No, guys are so used to suppressing their emotions, so a woman just wants to know that like you want her to be there.
Nah, but dudes suppress their emotions because they face rejection when they've expressed it before.
Well, guys are built to face rejection. To be honest, like, you know, that's a thing that men always go through. Like, you guys are built to face rejection.
Yeah,
a lot more than women are.
I see what you're saying. I think we've been conditioned to accept it. I think but like nobody likes to get rejected.
Nobody likes to get rejected.
That's an attack. Like it's not an attack, but it bruises people. You feel me? It's like, damn. You start questioning like, yo, what's wrong with me?
Am I valid?
Right.
Really?
But yeah.
Facts.
Tay, if you really feeling somebody and they're like, nah, and there's like no rhyme or reason when dudes face rejection sometimes. It just be like, nah, or, and you know it's bullshit. I got a man, or I got this, I got that, and you know what I mean? So it's just like, so if you're feeling somebody, Tay, really feeling them, and they're just like, I'm good off you. That's not gonna sting.
You know what? I think because I get rejected too, and I think I just be like, I don't know. I feel like you have to have this certain level of confidence where, like, you know, I'm still fine anyway. So. Of
course, but you ain't come on the game like that. It took you a little bit of like having to be like, all right, nah, they
no,
bozos,
because
whatever.
like you're not everybody's type. You know what I'm saying? And like you can't go into everything with.
Not everything's for everybody.
Yeah, you're not. You can't.
She's a real. That's why I'm glad she said she's a real.
You're not everybody's type.
This
so
is
like,
very rare. Understand?
Like,
I've heard this before, right? This is. Damn, I'm spilling tea. So this happened actually not too long ago.
The guy from the post office came at me out of nowhere, though. Be
honest.
We keeping it real.
It happened. It actually happened. It's not okay. So there was this woman that she was like, "Yo, if I pull up with the lingerie, blah blah blah," and
not the lingerie.
And I said, "I'm actually all right off that. I don't care for that."
You
nah, cause.
Yeah, and it's just like, why would you even say it like that?
I was like, yo, that, cause it really, I was like, you think that's gonna make me wanna, you know what I mean? Like, oh yes, please. Like, I think that's what she was using it as for me to like.
She was trying to be sexy.
I think she was trying to be sexy. Like she was trying to keep it fresh.
I knew that, cause if that was the case, you would have just pulled up with the lingerie. You don't need to make an announcement about it.
True. That's true.
You know what I mean? You just pull up and be like, yo, hey,
right,
I got this.
I'm here. Right, that's true.
But she said it like, oh yeah. So. Or when I pull up with the lingerie, I said, and then what? Like, that don't really, like, so what?
What'd you say?
But you think that's gonna make me thirst? I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm driving, I'm on my way right now? Nah, you could pull up, but that's not gonna incentivize me to act a certain way. I was just like, yo, what you wanna do is, I said, I really don't get hype over that.
But the next guy, maybe.
I feel like men should do a better job of picking women who respect them and their investments. Why would you settle for less when you desire? Or why would you settle for less than you desire? Right, suppress your own feelings and I don't know. I'm not a man. I can't speak on that.
Oof. All right. So she said, I feel like men, we should, right, go after, you know, individuals that respect our investment.
What is your investment?
That's a fact.
Our investment
I'm sorry.
could be, you know, us trying to pursue them, take you out.
Yeah.
Things like that, because like a lot of times, like.
So how do you respect someone's Okay, so if you're
by reciprocating energy,
right?
Okay, so you're saying, just to get this clear, you're saying you're investing in a woman by dating her, like properly dating her, taking her out, putting in the time and the energy to get to know her, and for her to respect your investment, she would show that same type of energy to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, I think people do that when they like you. When they don't like you, or when they're playing you, or when they have multiple niggas, they don't care.
Right? So that's the common thing.
That's why niggas suppress their shit.
But it's the common
guys
thing.
Do that too, though. That works both ways.
True.
It's a
common thing, right? On social media is what? Start dating people who fucking like you.
Yeah.
We've seen this on social media, right? Start dating.
Because don't get it twisted. Like if a guy's putting energy and time and energy into getting to know me and the type of person that I am, and if I like him, I'm going to do the same thing. That's just how that works.
So we could just chalk this up to when she don't give you that energy, you ain't the flavor.
I think first you have to chalk it up to like, did you communicate that to her? Because like, for instance, like I'm not like a person who like really wears my emotions on my sleeves. So I could be feeling a certain type of way, but I may not communicate that to you.
Sign?
Huh?
What's your sign?
I'm a Sagittarius. So I'm gonna keep it real, but like, you know, but like, so I may not communicate that to you
the same way
in your love language, right? But you have to let me know, like, hey, I feel like I'm putting this energy and I don't really feel like I'm getting that same energy back from you.
Ooh, that's a lot.
And then that's like, but like, that's the thing. Relationships are all about communication, and we don't communicate. We don't communicate.
Yeah, we don't like
Men,
that.
women, we don't
stack.
communicate.
That's tough for me.
But think about it.
Because when I swallow my pride, I really debate with myself. I'd be like, yo, am I
So you rather sit here and be like, all right, well, she ain't putting this energy to me, so I'm about to drop her or I'm about to do this. You know what I'm saying? You rather sit here and put all this time and energy into being mad or feeling a certain type of way when you can really just express yourself, see where the person is at, and then go from there. Because 9 times out of 10, she might be on that same level as you. You know what I'm saying?
Now with me specifically, you might get one out of me. You might get like, yo, look, I've been putting energy in and it's just not hitting. Like, so I don't know where you at with it.
Right.
And if you still on some like doubling down or
and
whatever,
then you gotta drop her.
I'm like, yo, alright. But there's dudes that are still actively, maybe I could change her. You can't change shit.
You can't change anybody.
Like,
and if so, like, it's only temporary.
Yeah.
I do agree with that. I do feel like my whole thing is like, you have to bring your intentions to someone. Like, you have to let them know, like, hey, these are my intentions. This is how I'm feeling. Like, but you have to have that conversation. If you don't have that conversation, you can expect anything.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like as long as the conversation is had, and then if she don't change, like for me, if I have a conversation with a guy, depending on the guy, because some guys, you know, it is what it is, and you just take them for face value. But then other guys, you know, not so much. And if you don't change, then I'm like, all right, bet. I see where you at. Either I want to continue this and settle for whatever you're giving me, or no, I'm gonna find somebody else to replace you.
Never settle.
What about it isn't healthy in your opinion?
What about what isn't healthy?
Keep getting into it now. I don't know.
What is what not about? Expand on that.
Okay, so somebody said, what about it isn't healthy in your opinion?
What is what not unhealthy? They gotta explain.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
In response to them saying that's not.
But guys and girls could be talking to multiple people, don't want to be vulnerable to one specific person. That's that's facts. I guess like it's levels to the vulnerability, because some people you feel naturally more comfortable around, and then some people it's just like you're cool and all that, but you're not gonna get all the fucking. You're not gonna get.
And it's crazy though, because the thing is, and I feel like this is with men and women. Like, you can't really put. Like, there isn't a certain thing that somebody does. It's just like that vibe and connection that just naturally makes you want to just be yourself and let your guard down.
That's a fact.
And it don't happen with everybody, but it's just like,
That's so rare for me. Like, I really gotta be rocking with you for me to like, yo, I'm.
Oh, not healthy to suppress your feelings. I absolutely agree. But I think it is a response to trauma, and I think it is a defense mechanism.
Absolutely.
Yo, it's better to be with people who like you rather than
Are you gonna go to Iraq with no fucking equipment to help? No bulletproof vest, no nothing. Nah, it's a war out here. It's
I do
nasty
have a question
in these
for
streets.
Y'all though. Okay, so we're getting older, right? Like, we getting older. We out here. Like, we gotta retire from the streets at some point.
Yeah, I mean, we
gotta retire at some point.
Fact.
We're getting older, and so my thing is like, does that fairy tale love where like, oh, we're best friends or we're passionate, and like, does that fairy tale love still exist, or do you kind of just find somebody who you work with? Like, you know what, you're stable, I'm stable, we're both attracted to each other. You know, you may not be the love of my life or like the person that I saw myself settling down with, but we just gonna make this work.
I think it does exist. I think a lot of self-sabotaging happens though. I feel like a lot of people be like, oh, nah, this is too good to be true. This whatever. Like, people find ways to fuck shit up just naturally. People, because that's safe for them. You feel me? Like,
you have to work towards
that fairy tale love for some people is very fucking a scary feeling
settling.
for them.
I do think that is settling, but I also like.
But it's practical.
But like, at what point?
That's majority of fucking marriages.
Yeah, right. And I know there was this tweet this one time where this woman was like, you know what, my husband is not the love of my life, but I still love him, and you know, I still made a good decision marrying him, and it works for me.
Nobody wants to die alone. Like, let's stop this. It's not set. Like, look. It's not settling. Sometimes you hit a point in life, you just like, I'm going to go the practical route. And there's nothing wrong with that. You feel me? As opposed to keep fucking around in the streets hoping these fairy tale love, whatever happens. Because I really believe when they do come across a fairy tale love, whatever, people sabotage it because they believe it's too good to be fucking true.
Yeah, you have a soul tie and you like.
When you watch movies, it literally be that all the time,
it's not
son.
That's being a coward.
What's being a coward?
I don't know. Women kind of have like a biological clock, in my opinion.
You gotta use your brain. Like, when you gonna be out here 50 talking about I'm looking for fairy tale love, and you had the intention of having kids. And
God
all
forbid
that?
You want kids, right? Like,
right. That's actually a health. Like that's
high
a
risk
health
pregnancy.
concern, right? Like, come on, niggas gotta use their brains for real sometimes.
But okay, when it comes to men though, do men kind of just be like, okay, when men are ready to settle down, is it more so one of those things where like, all right, I'm this age, I'm tired of being in the streets, this the only girl who done put up with my bullshit for the longest, like she the only one who stayed around, all right, so I'm gonna just settle. You know what I'm saying?
In some cases it's like that. In some cases it is.
Yeah, no, yeah,
right?
yeah.
I saw something. What it said the other day, it was
But although dudes don't have biological clocks, I know for me personally, I'm not trying to send my kid to kindergarten. I'm 40 years old.
Right,
real, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I'm just not trying to chase my kid around and
be old.
And be old, son.
Right.
Like, I want a clear distinction. Like, I'm your dad.
Right.
Like, my dad had me at 31. I feel like it was a great age.
Yeah.
Because it was old enough to be like, that nigga's my pops. He's not my buddy.
He pulls up, but he still can have fun with you.
But he can have fun.
That, like that,
and he's young enough. He's not like, my back hurt. I can't pick you up. Right. But like, I feel like, you 40, son. You gonna run into some issues like with that shit. So, ladies, like, we don't have bio clocks, but we do take time into consideration. Like, we ain't trying to be no old ass pops.
Everybody has biological clocks. Men's are just different. Like, at some point, you can still shoot sperm, but your prostate is going to hell.
You see that? Yeah, I ain't even looking into that.
Prostate, yeah.
And then in 10 years, I gotta go get colonoscopy, whatever the fuck, colonoscopy.
Yeah, finger going up your ass.
Right. Midlife crisis, all types of shit that you're gonna have to put up with.
Let's not talk about that, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I do agree.
Let's not talk about that. We should. So
turn this into WebMD? Nah, bro.
Oh my god.
This is a
I
poll, not the WebMD, son. We not
I can't speak on that. I can't speak on that.
But I'm loving Tay's. We might have to have Tay as.
I told y'all, put me on the podcast.
You might have to be a
I got
third
things
micer.
to say. I have
Is
things
Tay
to
gonna have to
say.
be a third micer?
I think she might have to be. I think we're gonna have to buy her own.
There you go. Look, get you some light. That's how you do that thing.
That's how you do it. Oh,
like,
that's how
comment,
you do that.
subscribe.
Look, you gotta do like this right there.
Okay,
there you
let me
go.
show you. Is that?
There you go.
Is that the angle? Shy, is that the angle?
Like, comment,
You gotta
subscribe.
get you some
There we
light.
go.
Put
Get
some
the
light
light.
on that.
You
You know,
got
we chocolate. You gotta light us up.
That's a fact. My bill looks like crazy right now. I gotta get. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go to the barber. But
Get that
Yeah,
team.
we appreciate everyone, man, for your contributions to the poll this episode. Shout out to Tay too. Happy Founders Day to you too.
Thank
Happy
you.
Founders
Thank
Day.
you. Shout out to all the
Shout out to you.
AKAs.
Of course. Shout out to y'all, man. 113, right? 113. I want to make sure I get the number right.
Yeah, don't fuck it up.
I don't want to get backslapped. So.
This mic end up on your head like. Said what?
We gonna keep it cool.
Yeah, but we appreciate everybody pulling up.
Yeah, that's
man.
a fact. Shouts to everybody that pulled up.
We done or we
Okay,
Yeah, nah.
I can't laugh.
I mean, we
I
can
can't
keep it
badly.
going. Like the production side of things are done, but we can keep the convo going. You know what I mean? So close it up.
Close it out. It's your boy Ty
You guys
Crane
are recording it too.
with the latest edition of the Poll. Marv, holla at them, man.
Yeah, we out of here. We're not doing closeout music. I'm tired.
See y'all on episode 3.
Yeah, I holla at y'all, man.
That's jokes.